Good morning. Over the last few weeks, social media has been flooded with memes and articles talking about COVID-19, many of which revolve around this idea that we're all in the same boat. And when this crisis first began, I really felt that way too. But as the weeks have gone on, it's become crystal clear that not only am I and other special education families not in the same boat, we're not even in the same ocean. I want to be clear up front that my comments here are entirely in response to actions taken by FCPS Central Office and not at all a commentary on school-based administration, teachers, or staff. SEPTA knows that our school-based teams have been working around the clock, and we appreciate all they have done and continue to do. We have heard your voices crying out for communication and guidance, and we stand with you. I understand this is an unprecedented crisis, and I also want to make clear that we didn't expect anyone to have the answers immediately. DSS leadership responded recently to SEPTA stating that FCPS has been watching and waiting for additional special education guidance from the federal and state governments related to regulatory requirements. We are disappointed that FCPS has clearly taken a wait-and-see approach rather than a proactive one. The federal DOE and VDOE have, in fact, both released guidance indicating that districts are responsible for providing FAPE once educational services are provided to general education students. Had FCPS followed that guidance, many of the communication problems that have arisen with regards to these new forms and procedures may have been entirely avoided. While this crisis may be unprecedented, the significant communication issues in FCPS are not. Given the morass that is FCPS's communication currently, SEPTA has the following requests. The Special Education Annual Plan should be reviewed to determine any updates necessary to address the barriers that exist for students with disabilities during distance learning. This body has already acknowledged that distance learning may continue into the next school year, and this document must reflect that. DSS must provide clear expectations for families, students, and staff detailing what the expectation is for special education regarding teacher-led instruction. Is new instruction expected or just maintenance of skills? How much whole class virtual instruction should students expect in various special education settings? Will special ed electives be offered remotely or not? These must not be school-by-school decisions as they are now. Please see my written testimony for more information. It is clear from both staff and parent reports that there is not a consistent understanding of these expectations at this time. 3, clear and consistent guidance for staff with communication from central office directly to all teachers, not passed through multiple levels first. The game of telephone is never an efficient way to communicate. Please see my written testimony for examples. We waited patiently for guidance for weeks. We gathered questions and concerns from families and staff and sent them to DSS in an effort to be proactive. The responses we have received thus far come across as though DSS has been waiting for decisions on whether IDEA waivers are coming rather than acting proactively, following the current guidance that FAPE applies. It is well past time for FCPS to take the lead, to act decisively, with clarity, and with full transparency. Thank you.